That's what you've been. I was blind, I was in it, I was bad. Oh, I thought that I was changing you. I can't believe I faced you. You know your mama ain't raised you like that. Look at your behavior, that's why she is ashamed of you, damn. Look at what you become, matter of fact what you've been. I was just blind, I was just so in it, I was just so committed. No, I don't regret it, I know what love is once I let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, cause you're doing too much and you're dying. But when I know it's you, when you're trying to hold on to my attention, won't you let it go? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Baby, cause you're doing too much and you're trying too hard, trying to get a reaction. I am a child of God, so I cannot be touched. Be good and you want it bad and you need it. I don't want to be feeling dead, so I said that I was needing. I thought you would be real, I thought you would be right. Talking all that tough shit, then you gon' go down.
All the way here and not realize I probably need a screwdriver. Alright y'all, we are almost done. So I just wanted to chit chat with you guys because everybody has left the office for today and I am all by myself. So I was like, I want to talk to somebody, right? It has been about a month since I've been out of bedside nursing. I came to this infusion nurse job on December 18th and I have been here today. Yesterday was January 18th, so it's been exactly a month and a day, and things are going really well here. I love the change of pace, although it's still very fast paced. It's just very quick. Like the infusions run from 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, so your turnover and your you know, in and out type of situation as far as like, you know, giving medications and when doing infusions, it's very quick of a process. So I really do love that. I do enjoy that aspect about it. You definitely really get to know your patients really well, which is awesome as well. You get to build a great relationship with them. You're also really close with the doctors too, so that's nice. You know when you're screwing the thing in and it screws like to the side and then it pushes out the wood? That's what just happened. Let me show y'all. The good thing is that this is on a bottom drawer, so it's not going to be noticeable, but yeah. One big perk that they do here is that they cater food every day. Like, they had ribs one day, ribs, mac and cheese, beans, and then they had some type of chicken tenders with like fries and onion rings, and then they had chicken burgers the other day and cheeseburgers. Like, they have food every day, y'all, like every single day. So that is definitely a perk. I've never worked for any company that's ever catered food every single day, so that's definitely something that's not typical at all. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Another thing that I have been struggling with lately is trying to figure out a good upload schedule for YouTube. I feel like because this is a full-time job and, you know, I am learning something new with this place, I think that my time that I thought I would have, I don't really have it. So originally I wanted to upload Thursdays and Saturdays, but I don't know, I mean Thursdays and Sundays, I'm sorry. Originally I wanted to upload Thursdays and Sundays, but I don't know how that's going to work out with my schedule right now because I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm off Monday and Friday, but sometimes I work from home those days. Not a full day, but sometimes I'll work a couple hours, like kind of like what I'm doing today. I'm on the clock right now, but I'll have to kind of figure that out when it comes to YouTube. Like, I love doing YouTube, I love content creating, but right now I don't see it as a full-time job. Like, I feel like for right now it's just kind of like my hobby. Yeah, I've surpassed 3,000 watch hours for like over 6 months now. I just can't get to 4,000. Like, it's not that I can't, but it's difficult to get there. So that's what I'm kind of dealing with now. But it's like, I feel like that a lot of people say with content creating, they're like, oh, just post, like post as much as you can, you know, get the content out there. But in reality, I feel like that you want to do quality over quantity. Like, you don't want to do so many videos just to put them out there, because if they're not quality videos and you're just posting stuff, you're probably not going to get a lot of watch time, and people are probably going to maybe step away from your channel because they aren't interested in the videos that you put out, because you really aren't putting a whole lot of effort into them. So I do like vlogging. It is a daunting task to edit vlogs like what I'm doing right now. This is kind of like a weekend, you know, situation, weekend in my life, but also talking to you guys about just social media influencing and just kind of taking a social media break as well. That is something that I just recently decided to do. And I think that the reason why, just limiting my content, like limiting my exposure to social media. Like, I feel like that I use it as a pastime. Like, I use it like when I'm bored, or like when I'm just sitting on the couch and watching TV. Like, I have to overstimulate myself when I'm at home. So I'll have the TV on and then I'll be watching TikToks. Like, I mean, I'm not a Gen Z person, I'm a millennial, but I'm really acting like a Gen Z, like an iPad kid. I hope that makes sense, but I just recently decided to stay away from social media unless I have to post things on my Instagram stories. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, definitely do that. But unless I have to post things on my Instagram story in relation to YouTube. Sorry, I feel like somebody was in here with me. Unless I have to post on my Instagram stories in regards to YouTube, or I'll go on Pinterest, but that's not really social media to me. But yeah, I'm not doing any social media, no Facebook, no Instagram for a month. guys. I just want to say, first of all, I'm getting ready for work. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to the Infusion Center today. But first of all, Sunday and Monday have just been 2 emotional days for me. Like, I feel like, I'm going to talk about this more in a separate video, but I want to kind of touch a little bit base on it because just for people who might be going through the same thing. I feel like a lot of my life, I've had a lot of control over. And anytime I felt like I was out of control of my life, something bad happened to me. Whether it was trauma, whether it was a bad friendship, something always not so great happened. Whether it was poor decisions, anytime I felt out of control of my life or out of control of my body, something bad always happened. So I have always been a person who is a big believer in God. Like, I grew up like that, and I grew up in the church. I have always been a faithful person. I feel like I wouldn't be telling the truth if I didn't say, and I know that a lot of people who are spiritual people will probably agree with this, is that sometimes your faith does waver, especially if bad things happen to you or you feel out of control. Sometimes you kind of question things, or, you know, you kind of, your faith kind of wavers at times throughout life. And I feel like that was kind of what I was going through on Sunday. I was watching church online. I don't know, the message just really sat with me. The message just really spoke to me, and it made me very emotional. I think that me trying to have control over my life at all times has led to a lot of stress. And I just have to realize that I am not in control of my life. God is in control. It is going to happen on God's timing. I have no control over when something is going to happen to me. I have very little control. And I feel like that things that stress me out in life, I have a hard time holding on to it. Like, I have a hard time, not necessarily controlling it, I have a hard time carrying it on my back. Like, I just feel like that with a lot of things in life that stress me out, I just need to keep giving them to God because I can't hold it anymore. Like, it is just so heavy on my back. It's so heavy for me to carry. And it is causing me a lot of stress and a lot of emotional turmoil. And it's something that I can't control anyway, you know? I don't know, I'm just kind of having like a emotional, spiritual journey. And just the ability of, on Sunday, like what I was going through, just kind of like the emotions of it all and being able to let go and let God kind of handle things in my life. And to not really, I don't want to get teary-eyed, y'all. I'm not gonna cry on camera, but just to not have to hold on to all those things. Like, if it's too heavy for you to carry, give it to God. And I feel like that was what I was really going through. It's just like all of the things that I've been carrying, like all of the things that I've been stressed out about, my environment with like bedside nursing and like now being an infusion nurse, and just being so thankful to God. You know, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to get emotional. Just being so happy that God is blessing me with this opportunity. This is what was happening on Sunday, y'all. I don't want to get emotional, y'all, but it is also period week, so that makes sense as to why I'm emotional. But just kind of going through that whole transition period and just being so thankful that I'm no longer in that position anymore with that career and like that negative environment. I was talking a little bit about my social media break that I want to do, and that I have been doing, actually. Not that I want to do, I have been doing. But I feel like also social media and like the influencers and like just seeing people who have certain things and you comparing yourself to what they have, or you thinking that like that is the way to be successful, can be misleading. You know, it can really kind of affect your mindset. It can really affect like how you feel about yourself when before you never really felt that way about yourself. Which I was talking to my husband about this. I was like, you know, being a person who enjoys making content, which I do enjoy doing on YouTube, you kind of start picking yourself apart with the videos that you make because you're like, are my videos good enough? You know, they don't have as many views. You know, are my supporters gonna watch these vlogs? Are they gonna watch these videos? Maybe if I drop a video, it didn't get that many views. So just constantly comparing myself to like content creators that have over 400K subscribers. And I'm like, almost at 2,000. Like, there's no comparison, Chelsea. And you're gonna get there when your time comes. You know, it's on God's timing. Don't try to put a set month or time frame on it. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. And, you know, the people who love you and people who love your content and the people who can relate to your content are going to watch. And, ooh, I shouldn't have let this dry so long. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'm pulling my hair out a little bit, y'all. But yeah, the people who are going to watch your content are going to watch it for you. You know, they like you, they like your personality, they like how real you are. It's okay if it takes 2-3 years for you to grow to that level or longer. You know, there's no amount of time that is going to, when it's your time, it's your time. Like, when it's on God's timing, though. Instead, I'm like, okay, Chelsea, you work a full-time job, you just got married. Yeah, my hair look crazy. You just got married. Focus on your relationship with God. Focus on your relationship with your husband now. Make YouTube a hobby, which it always has been. Like, I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy doing YouTube. But don't stress yourself out about trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, if everybody is uploading on Sunday, that doesn't mean you have to upload on Sunday to get the views that you want to get. Because sometimes you don't even get them, you know? Just like, I don't know, I'm giving myself grace. Stop comparing myself so much. But also, I don't indulge so much on Instagram. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that follow me on Instagram. I really am not on it very much. Like, also, I don't really leave the house a whole lot. Like, I feel like that sometimes I worry about that too. I'm like, well, you know, people who watch my videos, they don't see me with like a whole big group of friends. They don't see me going out and drinking because I don't drink. Like, I will talk about that in another video too, but I've never really been a big drinker. And within the past month, I've decided to do like a whole alcohol cleanse because, again, as I mentioned before, I don't really like being out of control of my body. And I feel like that with alcohol, for me, I get to a level where I'm not in control, and that causes me to have triggers that come up. Like, whether it's trauma triggers or poor decisions that I may make, you know, I don't like seeing myself like that. I don't like not remembering what I did. And I don't like when other people see me like that, especially people who I'm close to or people who I love. I don't want people seeing me in that state. That's not fun to me, you know, that's not enjoyable to me. Yeah, I've also decided to do an alcohol cleanse. So part of that cleanse is social media, alcohol, and maybe like where I'm being led by God is not the same direction that somebody else on social media that I'm comparing myself to is going to be led to. That's the end of my rant, y'all. But yeah, that's why I didn't talk to you guys on Sunday or talk to you guys on Monday, was just because it was just a really emotional day for me, and I just really needed to recollect myself and bring my best self, in a sense, to the camera.
Is you with me now? Let's biggie bounce. I know you think the way I super style. People sing around, the people gather round, the people jump around. Get your freak on, 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 get your freak on. People you don't know, me and Timberland been hot since 20 years ago. What the dealio? Know what the drillio? If you wanna battle me, then let me know. Got the feeling, son. Let me know your son. People, here I come. That's what we when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we shook like we done. be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day. Dance with me, boy, no disrespect, I don't mean no harm. Talk to me, boy, but I can't wait to have you in my heart. Talk to me, boy, hurry up, it's taking too long. Talk to me, boy, that I'll have you naked by the end of this song. Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day. Dance with me, boy, no disrespect, I don't mean no harm. Talk to me, boy, but I can't wait to have you in my heart. Talk to me, boy, hurry up, cause you're taking too long. Talk to me, boy, then I'll have you naked by the end of this song.
Hey y'all, so today went really well at work today. Well, I just said that. Today went really well at work. We only had about like maybe 15 patients today. I think a few of them actually canceled or they just couldn't come to their appointment today. So we didn't really have a whole lot of people. So it was a pretty smooth day. And most of our infusions, I think we only had like one long infusion. Every other infusion was like 30 minutes. So people were kind of in and out. So it was a pretty good day. Sorry if my angle was kind of odd with filming. I tried my best to film with my phone because I didn't want to bring my camera out, so the angle is a little odd because I had you guys sitting on a shelf, but hopefully you got to see what you need to see. We did a lot of Orencia mixing today. That's the drug that we use a lot. Typically a lot of people who are on Orencia typically have rheumatoid arthritis, and it is typically a 30-minute infusion. So it seemed to be that every time I wanted to film me mixing in the hood, majority of the time I was mixing Orencia because we infused probably like 5 people today with Orencia. So yeah, but typically, I mean, I'm really catching on now, like as an infusion nurse, I'm really catching on to like their protocols and kind of how they do things. The biggest thing for me that's kind of difficult for me to catch on to is like changes in insurance, keeping up with if an insurance actually approved a drug or if they rejected it, kind of like keeping up with that just to make sure that I don't mistakenly infuse a person who is not fully approved by their insurance. So I'm just trying to catch on to that kind of aspect of the job and just kind of learning the ropes before the old nurse that is in my, well, she was in my current role before she leaves to go elsewhere. So yeah, I'm trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can from her while I'm here, but today went really well. So I'm about to be on my way home. I already know it's going to be a bunch of traffic because I'm in Midtown, and Midtown, baby, is so much traffic. It's so much traffic, especially at this time. It's like 5:09 right now, so I'm leaving work pretty early. Typically, I'm usually leaving around like 6:30, typically. But today, like I said, we didn't have a whole lot of patients, and then, yeah, I just got done with my stuff earlier, and over time, that is typically what's going to happen as I, get more skilled. So well, I hope y'all don't go sliding. I'm trying to make sure that y'all don't go sliding. I might just pick up with y'all like while I'm on my ride home, because I feel like you guys are gonna go sliding while I'm in this parking structure. So I'll be right back. Alright y'all, I'm back home now. I actually just got off the phone with my little sister. That girl cracks me up. Like, bruh, I don't talk to her enough. I probably should talk to her a lot more often because we both live in Atlanta, Georgia. So she lives probably about 20 minutes away from me, and the last time I think I talked to her was like, it wasn't Christmas. If it was Christmas, it was very briefly, like in a text message or something like that. But I haven't seen her since Thanksgiving, and before that was my wedding. So yeah, I probably should see her more often, but it's like life just be life, and like life passes you by. Like, I'm newly married. I call her my little sister, but she's 27. Well, she'll be 27 in May. Sorry, y'all, about the crunching too. That's the dog smashing his food right now because he wouldn't eat this morning, so I came home and fed him. Yeah, she'll be 27 in May, and I'll be 29 this year in July, so 30 right around the corner, y'all. But anyway, she cracks me up though. But it's just funny how like, I feel like we're old people now because when we get off the phone, we're like, well, all right, girl. All right, well, all right, I'm gonna have to talk to you later. And then we still end up talking like for another 30 minutes. And then another 30 minutes goes by and we're like, all right, girl. Well, all right, I don't want to hold you up because I know you're busy, you know. So we're just cracking up about that because I'm like, we sound like our parents. My mom does that all the time. Yeah. I'm gonna sit down and watch The Bachelor first. I'm not like hungry, like I'm eating pretzels right now from work. I'm not like hungry for dinner yet, but I'll probably be eating another hour and a half. I'll probably take him out and then eat. One more thing, I forgot to tell you guys, which you probably won't see in this vlog, you'll probably see on the next one, but we are going house shopping. Super excited for that. We're just window shopping. We're not probably gonna buy a house. We're not looking to buy a house until like later on this year in the fall. I just start like seriously looking, like actually have money saved up, all that stuff. We have a little bit of money saved up, but not like a down payment just yet. But we wanted to go to a few open houses, but I've been finding a lot of times nowadays, I don't know if open houses is a thing of the past, but a lot of houses don't have open houses anymore. Like you have to contact the agent in order to view the house. Which sometimes for people who are just window shopping, you really don't want to do that because then you might get bombarded by that agent because they want to make a sale, which I get. I don't want to feel pressured, but at the same time, I just want to window shop, you know? I want to window shop without being harassed, you know? We end up contacting an agent. He's going to show us the house that we're interested in. It's probably going to be sold by the time we do decide to buy a home, but we're looking in the never eat shredded wheat. Do y'all still do that? What do you say? Like never eat shredded wheat, or do you say never eat soggy waffles? I don't know. I say never eat shredded wheat. That's up with that egg. That's worked for me since the 5th grade. Never eat shredded wheat. So we're looking more in the west side of Georgia. So to the west side of Georgia. Child. Well, I guess it would be the west side of Georgia. West of Atlanta is where we're looking. Right now we live north of Atlanta. So we're looking more north of Atlanta. It's not bad, but the prices get lower once you hit like Cumming. Like Roswell and like Woodstock, those are like $400,000 houses and up, which apparently is the average price of a home nowadays. Yeah, so we're going to go look at houses on Sunday. I feel like my scrubs are getting smaller, y'all. Or bigger. I usually wear a medium in figs. And I don't know, these are starting to kind of, I don't know, maybe they were always kind of big on me. I feel like the smalls were like a little too tight. Just using ordinary hyaluronic acid facial moisturizer because I'm a simple girl. Okay? I don't have a 20-step process with skincare, unless I'm doing like some deep skincare, like, you know, exfoliating and like all that. I mean, I have a toner, but I don't use a toner every day, let's just be honest. Sometimes I do like a night skincare that's like a little bit more in depth, but for the morning, this is it. I'm using the Banana Bright eye cream. I've been using this for years. Like I've had this probably since 2020. It definitely has a 6-month open thing on it. I'ma still use it because one thing I'm not gonna do is waste my money.
I'm going against my own advice. Should I do New York? I can't decide. Fashion week was more your thing than mine. I can't even lie. I'd rather stay inside. I can't suit and tie. Can't be in one room with you and stand on different sides. One thing at a time. I have to learn to fly. One thing at a time. Emotions running high. I wish you felt alright. Just in my life all the time.
So right now I'm just logging in and looking at the schedule just to see like how many people we have scheduled for today and the drugs that we need. just to make sure that the drugs are inside the refrigerator. If not, they might be in another refrigerator somewhere else. Yeah, we have a pretty good amount of people today, not too jam-packed, but I do have a meeting later on today at 4 on Microsoft Teams, I believe, with my manager. So just like a check-in type of thing, since I've been working here for a little over a month now. So yeah, so I'll try to film as much as I can today, but we'll see how the day goes. But yeah. Home at last, you guys. Today was a pretty good day at work. I just went shopping, or not shopping, I went searching for, my mom just called me. I gotta call my mom back after I finish talking to you guys, but I have to go searching in my package room to try to find this 1099 form I ordered from Amazon because you guys know that I had my med spa for a couple months. Well, I say a couple months, it was like 6 months. But I had to do a 1099 for my medical director because I was paying her monthly. So I have to claim that on my taxes. And then also send her the form, the 1099 form. I'm trying to open this, but this is what they are. I'm not going to fill these out until probably this weekend, but they're just some 1099 forms. I only need one. Unfortunately, I had to spend $20 to get a package of like 30 or 50, 25. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what I just read because I really think that this is very present in what I was just talking about the other day on Sunday when I was just having a lot of like emotional vulnerability, a moment in space for God to, you know, ease up on through my life and to approach me in a gentle way. I think that growing up, I'm not going to get too much on a tangent with this, but I just want you guys to kind of understand where I'm kind of coming from with religion. Growing up, I saw how religion could really be used as a weapon. I think that it kind of pushed me away from it for a period of time, but also I think back when I was younger and like a teenager, I really didn't understand what I was reading in the Bible. A lot of times it was very hard for me to kind of comprehend what I was reading, especially if it was like Old Testament or like King James Version, things like that. There was no way for my, you know, brain at the time to comprehend what I was reading. And I think that's also what's brought me closer to religion now that I'm married, but also just because I can understand the literature a lot better. And I think that I've lived some life experience and things have happened to me, trauma, things like that, going through really tough times like nursing school. I really relied on my religion, especially during nursing school. So I think that's really where I kind of branched back into it and kind of went back to what I know. So anyway, I wanted to read this to you guys, if you will allow me to. And I just kind of highlighted the things that really spoke to me and wrote a little note on the side because I really feel like that this scripture really spoke to me. So it says, softly I announce my presence, shimmering hues of radiance, tap gently at your consciousness, seeking entrance. Though I have all power in heaven and on earth, I am indefinitely tender with you. The weaker you are, this is where I highlighted, the weaker you are, the more gently I approach you. Let your weakness be a door to my presence. So I think with that, I highlighted that because I felt very vulnerable. I felt very naked. I just felt like an overwhelming presence on Sunday, which made me very, very emotional. It was a great feeling, but it was a scary feeling. It was almost like opening up to something or someone, and I didn't have any control of my body. Like I didn't have any control of my emotions. Like it was just all pouring out, you guys. And I really think that growing up with religion, I think that it was kind of approached in a aggressive manner in a sense. Like it was something used as a weapon. It was something used to discipline you. I think now with where I am in life and just opening up more to religion and to Christianity and to my beliefs of Jesus Christ, I think that his approach with me is a lot more gentle because I think that he understands that this is tough for me. It's tough for me to be out of control, not tough for me with religion. But that's why I highlight that. Whenever you feel inadequate, remember that I am your ever-present help. Hope in me, and you will be protected from depression and self-pity. Hope is like a golden cord connecting you to heaven. The more you cling to this cord, the more I bear the weight of your burdens. So I highlighted that, bearing the weight of your burdens. Just give it all to God. Thus you are lightened. So you are lightened when he bears the weight of your burdens. I think that resonated with me just because I'm always trying to hold everything on my back, you know, especially with my emotions or things that like trauma and like just going through life experiences that were tough. I tend to hold on to them. I forgive them, you know, I forgive the people that have wronged me in life, but I tend to hold on to it almost as if I deserve that punishment. So I'm trying to do better with that. I'm trying to be, you know, to heal more with that and to take that burden off of myself and to give it to God. Last couple sentences. Heaviness is not of my kingdom. Cling to hope, and my rays of light will reach you through the darkness. I highlighted that. My rays of light will reach you through the darkness. Just because, like I said, I felt really vulnerable on Sunday, and I was really scared as well. And I really felt like an overwhelming presence of a being that was trying to reach me through like where I felt like I was just like sinking at. Like I felt like I was just, almost like a sunken place. Like I felt like I was trying to grab hold, almost like I was drowning in a sense, drowning in my own emotions. And I really felt very, I didn't feel alone. And not just because my husband was there kind of walking me through those emotions, but I really felt like there was a presence that was right there, you know. I'm not going to get emotional, y'all, but I just wanted to share that with you for this morning message. Hopefully it reaches the people it needs to reach. You receive it. Yeah, so that was the message for today. So I'm about to go ahead and get ready for work. It is 6:49 right now. I'm going to watch a little bit of TV and pack maybe a little lunch, and then we'll get ready for our third day.
This one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, so baby feel it. It's this one thing you did. It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, so baby feel it. It's this one thing you did. It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, so baby feel it. It's this one thing you did.
So the reason I like to do that is just to kind of get prepared. Ruxian's on the order form says it's supposed to go in 250 milliliter bag. I'm sorry. Let me double check. Hold on. Okay, I was correct. So it's supposed to go in a 250cc bag. We only have like 2 drips, I think. 2 infusions. I don't want to say drips. 2 infusions actually go in the 500cc bag. But this one's going to go in a 250. So I get that prepared there. But today we only have about 12 patients. Our last patient that we start is at 12:30. Yeah, I think they're just here for like a shot of some sort. So hopefully I can get to building this. This is the nightstand that's supposed to, or I keep calling it a nightstand, y'all. The night table that's going to be going out there. These ones, y'all. Look how, baby, it's been through a lot. So hopefully I get time to build that today. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Just got in the house maybe about 10 minutes ago, and it started thunderstorming, but like, baby, it is bad, bad. Like, I'm glad I got in the house before this started happening. So you know, I just said that it's raining outside real bad, and I'm so glad I made it in the house before that happened. Why did I just leave the Chinese food that I packed up from work in the car? I just realized that because I'm like, well, I'm about to give me something to eat, right? Got a little taste, and I was like, wait a minute, I brought Chinese food. And I left it in the car. Focus on this Amazon package. And I don't think that rain is going to let up anytime soon. So I need to go to the car and go get that real quick. Or let me see. There's always a way around it. So, but then, nah, I can go get it real quick. Because I parked right by the elevator. So I could just run out real quick, go get it, and then come right back in. I was going to say, or I can see where Addison is. Because I know that he was on the road. And it's lightning out there. The dog keeps jumping, y'all. He's scared of thunderstorms. I'm about to smash. I'm about to kill it, y'all. Hey guys, good morning. It's like 9 o'clock right now on a Saturday. I'm about to go to the gym shortly. I'm going to take my pre-workout, my Alani pre-workout, and then I had a couple things I got to do on my laptop as far as like setting up bills and stuff. Yesterday was boring. Yesterday I just filled out my 1099 for my business when I had my med spa. I do a 1099 to send to my physician that I was paying, and then I was doing other tax stuff for the business. So that was boring, nothing to see. And then yesterday we also watched, I watched like my shows. Like I watched Ready to Love and I watched Kanan. So I mean, it was a pretty like boring day, just kind of chill. I didn't really leave the house at all. I think today I'm wanting to go to a coffee shop or somewhere to go edit this vlog that you guys are watching right now, because I think it just makes me more productive, especially when it's like raining outside and it's gloomy like it is right now. It doesn't motivate me to get work done, and I need to edit this vlog. So I might do that today. We're gonna head to the gym shortly. I want to set up a few things on my laptop, and then we'll go ahead and get going.
Open till 10 for you and your friends. You know how I spend in H-O-U-S-T-O-N. I get too crazy, had a little bad enough. We stay good friends, we get too crazy. All I know is that when this stuff ends, the next one begins. My bad, you know me, you knew me back then, and you know how it goes when I see you again. You know I'm making like way to your ends, and you know I need you to be there. You a little post-so baby, you a little 48 baby. Got a little candy in her pocket. She gon' take off like a. You already know. Dirtied up a cup, I'm on the north side. Text you, but I know you probably courtside. Know I gotta come and check the whole man, baby. Hold tight. I just touched the city with the cheap block stainers. And we got adopted by some for strangers. You know what it means when I twist these fingers. Me and you being on a first name basis. Why you think I hate it when you talk that Drake shit? Same reason that you never left me hanging. Same reason that I tried to make you famous. Same reason that I tried to show you just who I was. Outside of the club, outside of things that a man like me does. Outside of the things that would cause you judge. Outside of the club, show you just who I was. Outside of the club, outside of things that a man like me does. Outside of the things that would cause